Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we are taking a look at Deluxe Class Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen, Sideswipe. And taking a look at Sideswipe, we can see that, he's a shiny car. He's, unlike the first release of the Studio Series Dark of the Moon figure, he's actually all silver, not just in car mode, but also in robo mode, as we can get into later. But if you look at that beautiful paint. Nice and silver. Look at the grill here. And his windows are in this opaque black clear plastic, and his entire back is made out of the clear plastic. So if you worry about that kind of stuff, it would be a little bit of a pain to get in vehicle mode, but other than that, it turns out amazing. There he is from the top. Here he is from the bottom. As you can see, we can get into the head later. Beautiful. Alright, going over accessory wise, I lost his guns. He comes with 2 guns. I think he's the same version's guns as the Dark of the Moon figure. But yeah, in this video review, I won't have him. I lost him. I think they're in the box somewhere. But yeah, and he also comes with the 2 swords that form the side of his car, and then we can get into that later. Right, then we can move on to some vehicle comparisons. Alright, to start off the vehicle comparisons, we have Earth Mode Sideswipe here. And as you can see, obviously one's Street 1, one's movie. Yeah. Go. Here he is next to his buddy, Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. And I think the size is actually pretty good for these two. Yeah. Here he is next to his other buddy for Dark of the Moon, Dino. And in my opinion, when you get all 3 together to redo that highway scene, Dino is a bit bigger, since I guess they couldn't get the licensed Ferrari. But yeah. All in all 3 look great together. Alright. And here he is next to my movie Prime. And besides this movie Prime, the only other one I have is the Dark of the Moon Deluxe. But I haven't dug him out yet, so we won't be in this video. But yeah, there you go. Pretty normal Studio Series size class. Alright. Let's get into some transformation. And to start transformation, you want to take off the side panels, which become his swords in robot mode. You just want to put them off to the side here. Okay. And it should look like this. Alright. So the first thing you want to do, or at least what I do, is you take apart the back section here. I'm trying to get his arms out. Flip out the sides, and you want to undo the front like these little tabs, and you want to lift the backpack. And as you can see, entirely made of clear plastic, all the joints and hinges. So you just want to be kind of careful about all that. Alright, and then you get the legs, flip them out. And what you want to do is, you see this tab? This little hole, just kind of want to put it there, and then stand it up like that. And then you want to do the same for the other side. Flip it out. There you go. And for the backpack, you want to flip it like that, so. Put it on top. Lift his arms up, get his hands out. And so you can basically have the inner body. From there, you want to ball joint these out the way. And chest portion will just fall into place like so. Kind of want to double hinge this backpack down. Mess that up. There we go. Sorry, the kibble is kind of confusing since I don't have any instructions. Then you want to plug in the chest. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta figure out how to do this backpack. Alright, I seem to have gotten in the backpack, so it's just a bunch of kibble, unlike the Dark of the Moon ones. You just gotta fold it all and tab it in. Right, and then you want to pose these however you like. So, get the chest all together, put the arms up. Alright, and then stand him up, so. Alright, and there you have Sideswipe in robot mode. And I really think he looks amazing. The silver paint, the detail. Yeah, he has kibble, but most Studio Series figures have kibble. Here's from the back. As you can see, he's reflecting off my light and really shiny. Alright, let's take a look at that head sculpt. Beautifully painted. Nice silver. Blue for the eyes. Very nice. Again, I love the metallic silver all over him. He has some chest detail here. You have the Corvette logo. And overall, I think he is way much better than the original Dark of the Moon Studio Series one, and that's why I passed him up, but I could not pass this guy up. Yeah. Nice trim on the wheels. And yeah. Alright. And to attach the sword bits, now I don't know, and I don't have the instructions, I don't know which one goes on which side, so I always switch them. But what you want to do is you get these tabs here, you get them in the side of his hand right here. You just plug it in like that. Oh, there you go. All right. There you have him with the sword. Alright, first off, for comparison, we have Dark of the Moon Deluxe Studio Series Soundwave. And there they are together. And I like the scale. I mean, in my opinion, some of the Studio Series figures are a bit too small. And I'll get into that probably in a different video. But there he is with Soundwave. Here he is next to Earth Mode Sideswipe. Again, it's a G1 and Bayverse, so obviously it's going to look a bit different. Alright, there you go. Here he is next to my Optimus Prime. There you go. And I like the scale. I love the look of these two. And then put him in the middle. Gonna compare him to his highway chase buddies. Bumblebee. Studio Series Dino. There you go. Ooh. I love how small they all are. Fix that hand real quick. And overall, I think all three look great together. Yes, I know it's not Darker Than the Moon Sideswipe, but I prefer the closed convertible over the open, and then the coloring on this figure is just far better than the last one. This is the trio, and I'm really glad to have all three. Do I have any complaints about this figure? The only ones is when I put it in the swords, his hands kind of dangle down into loose. If I had his guns, I'll show you guys, but when I put his guns in his hands, they don't stay. Other than that, obviously the major or the normal Studio Series problems of like tabbing in issues and stuff like that. So, I mean, overall, I love him. I'm glad I got him. Do I have a movie display at the moment? No. Will I eventually? Hopefully, but so he's just gonna go back in the bin. But I'm glad to have him to complete my Autobot cast. I had Jolt. I sold off Jolt. I didn't like the way he looked. I didn't like the figure at all. So, yeah. If you want more pictures, more will be on my Twitter. And then, yeah, let's move on to final thoughts. Alright, final thoughts is, I say if you guys can, whenever he's revealed, pick him up. If you have the Darker the Moon one and you're okay with that, I'm not saying you shouldn't pick him up, but I mean, if you don't want two of them, you don't have to. I suggest getting this one. His paint is beautiful. The silver looks nice. And overall, in my opinion, I think he looks better. Again, if you want to check out more of my stuff, just subscribe and hit the like button. Also follow my Twitter. And yeah, and then also, yeah, follow my Instagram. It's kind of dead at the moment, but my Twitter is where I'm posting more of my photos. So yeah, make sure to check the links in the description below for all the servers I am in and any of the other goodies. All right. Bye.
Allspark TV. Now that's just right.